Hello guys, Jerry speaking. Welcome to LJPCBM episode number 859. Today we reacting to The Lion King Very OddGamer episode 9. React to this beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, dedicated to... Oh man. Yeah, it saddens me. YouTuber Internet Reactor. Sorry for your loss, Lucas. My condolences reviewing this difficult time. Ika, I never heard this name. Sorry, YouTuber Internet Reactor. Never heard of this guy. Sorry. Simba, okay. Was Very OddGamer presents. Okay. Whoa! Okay. Why you can't? Okay. Wow. Wow. Still go live. Okay, makes more sense. Anyway. Is he waking up? Oh. Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. 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 Okay, makes sense anyway. Wow. 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 Whoa, okay. Makes sense. What is he doing? Okay. Going to watch a movie? I don't know. Okay, makes more sense. Anyway. Oh, now he's going downstairs. Okay. Hugs? What is he doing up? Wow. Okay, makes sense. Wow. Okay. Okay. What is he doing? Okay. Makes whole difference in any way. If he's... Is he gonna... I don't know. Fingers crossed, everyone. He's gonna do it! He's gonna do it! Okay. Wow! Okay, makes sense to me. Anyway. Wow. Hawks. Wow. Okay. Lucas. Or gamer what not have you. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. Makes sense. Ooh, wait. Is that his son? Okay, makes sense. Ooh. Wow. Jesus. Okay. Wait, it's still a folk off? Okay. In The Lion King. Okay, makes more sense. Okay. Makes sense in any way. Okay. What's he doing? Oh. Is that... Oh my god. What's that? What's he doing here?
Life's not fair. You see, I am the real true gamer. And you one of the right out there.
Oh man.
Didn't your mom tell you not to take anything that isn't yours?
Look, now you made me lose
Oh
my
man.
name.
Exactly.
Anyway, what do you want?
I'm here to announce that the Fairly Odd Gamer is on his way. So you better have a good excuse for missing the ceremony this morning. Not to mention, he's as mad as anyone who hates furries.
Yes, exactly.
Now, old man, don't look at me that way. Help!
Old man, let him go.
Impeccable timing, gamer.
Exactly.
Why, if it isn't the very OddGamer in the flesh. OddGamer and I never saw you at the presentation of the review.
Uh-huh.
Was it today? Oh, I just simply
Wow.
Fine. You know, this is gonna take forever. Would you mind doing me a teensy tiny favor? Yes? Okay, fine. It's not like you need it, really.
Wow. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
hello, internet viewers. I'm the Fairly Odd Gamer. Now, you might be asking yourself, why did I stop a movie-based skit for the second time?
Wow.
Maybe it has something to do with, copyright.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
that. But the main reason is that I'm here to talk about a franchise that's been talked about throughout the last year. So with that said, let's talk about The Lion King.
A somewhat retelling of Shakespeare's Hamlet, The Lion King tells the story of a young lion cub named Simba who grows up to become king of the Pride Lands.
Exactly.
In 1994, the film became not only the highest-grossing film of the year, but also took the place that Aladdin had before, the highest-grossing animated film of all time. Not only that, but the film received a score of 83% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow.
During its
93.
success, the movie spawned a sequel as well as a prequel, both of which direct-to-video, 2
Okay.
cartoon series, a
Wow.
long-running Broadway adaptation, and 2 stage attractions at Walt Disney World.
Wow.
I first saw the movie on this VHS tape. And for those of you
Wow.
wondering, yes, I got this autograph 3 years ago by the voice actor behind the laughing hyena Ed, Jim Cummings.
Wow.
And with the upcoming live-action remake being released later this month, I decided to review the movie-based tie-in game for the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo. Since both versions are basically the same game, I decided to let you, the fans, decide what version I should review for the video. After counting up the votes, it is decided that I should review the Genesis version. So if this game as good as the film was, let's pop this baby in and find out.
Okay, makes sense.
It starts. So after listening to a 16-bit rendition of Circle of Life, we begin the game with the first level, the Pride Lands.
Okay.
The gameplay feels similar to Aladdin, giving us an action-based platform feel to the game, which I enjoy. Use the control pad to move, and use the buttons to either jump or roar to stun enemies. You also gain health by eating certain bugs. After pouncing on a hyena, Simba comes to his father Mufasa with his morning lesson.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
You know, I gotta give this game credit because unlike the last 2 Sega Genesis games that had cut screens, this game does have cutscenes.
Yeah.
No way.
We
What's
move on
that?
to the next level. Bug toss? Okay.
Genesis games that had cut screens, this game does have cutscenes. In a way.
Okay.
We move on to the next level. Bug toss? Okay, if you find a bug that has a red and blue texture, it lets you play a minigame where Timon drops bugs for Pumbaa to catch with his mouth. If you miss even one bug, the minigame ends. However, if you manage to catch enough bugs, then Pumbaa says this. I ate like a pig. The other minigame has Timon find as many bugs as possible before time runs out. And that's pretty much it. On to the next level. Roar of Monkeys. I mean, can't wait to be king.
Wow.
Before I talk about the next level, let's go ahead and talk about the music.
Wow.
The music in this game is awesome. Why is that? Because almost the entirety of the music is taken from the movie. Not just the songs, but even the score got its own 16-bit rendition. I always want to sing these songs because they're all memorable in its own right.
Okay.
And this, my viewers, is what I call the ultimate experience of nostalgia.
Exactly.
Anyway, in this level you swing on tails of hippos and roar of monkeys that tosses you from one location to another. Then you have this part. Simba running an ostrich while having to dodge bird nests and jumping over small hippos. But the hard part is when you have to double jump over the hippo and the bird nest.
I may be wrong on this, but this might be the first game to ever have a double jump feature. Let me know in the comments about that.
Okay.
Next level, the Elephant Graveyard. Going back to the music, this level plays one of my favorite songs in the movie, not to mention one of the best villain songs of all time, Be Prepared.
Wow.
This is another level that I always want to sing along to because it's a catchy song. In terms of level design,
It was scary for me at least. Continue on.
Best looking level in the game so far because it perfectly replicates that scene from the movie. I know I said this when I did Aladdin, but it does feel like I'm playing through the movie in game form. But going back to the level, all you do is pounce on hyenas and vultures while avoiding a water geyser.
Okay.
After Scar hatches the plan to take over the land, we move on to the next level, the Stampede. At first, I thought this was music just for the game.
Okay.
That wasn't until I found out it's actually a 16-bit rendition of the music used in the Stampede during the film.
Okay.
In this level, you have to dodge the Stampede herd and jump over rocks. It's a tense level, yes, but it still looks spot on from the movie. After that,
Kill him.
Hey, Hux,
yeah, dude?
didn't we just skip Mufasa's death scene?
Well, yeah, but for a good reason. It may not have been possible to program
Wow.
Destiny into the game. Not to mention, it's a kid's game, and no kid wants to see violence in video games, even though it is intense.
You know what? You're right. I shouldn't bring logic to a game, let alone a game based on a well-known movie.
After Scar tells Simba to
Run away.
Oh boy.
Never return.
Scar sends his hyenas to kill Simba, which transitions to the next level, Simba's Exile.
Oh.
And that's what the level is. Simba running away from the Pride Lands to never return while trying to avoid boulders that either drop on you or rolling after you. It's just another platform level, except that you move down to continue.
Wow.
That's pretty much it until Simba manages to escape from the hyenas.
You never come back, we'll kill ya!
On to the next level, Hakuna Matata.
Oh.
At this point, Simba meets up with Timon and Pumbaa, both of whom are outcasts, and explore the simple life of being an outcast.
Back to the game. The level looks pretty promising. It looks nice, and we even have a 16-bit rendition of Hakuna Matata. It goes back to being a basic platform level while pouncing on spinning frogs and riding down waterfalls.
Okay.
And speaking of waterfalls,
You have to make your way up the waterfall by jumping on logs that fall at different speeds.
it may sound easy, but it's actually much harder than it looks.
Okay.
I mean, look at this playthrough.
Is that wipeout difference?
Well, after playing it a few times, I think I may have cracked the code.
Oh.
You see those logs in the middle? They drop 2 logs at a time, giving you a jumping distance, allowing you to jump onto the log above you. Then you can jump either left or right, depending on how fast or slow the log is moving. Once you master that, it's all smooth sailing from there. But don't try to rush your way to the top, because it can then mess you up.
You don't.
Yay! I did it! I'm king of the land! After that, you get a boss battle against a gorilla as he tosses banana dumplings behind you. The only way to attack him, as always, is to pounce on his head multiple times until he gets to the top. Oh, and whenever the simian attacks you, this happens.
Oh my gosh! This may be the most entertaining thing I've ever seen. The simian slapping Simba in the face with a banana. That'll never get old.
Yeah. Exactly.
Can I see that one more time, please?
Yes, please.
Anyway, the level ends with the simian smashing on a floating platform and falling into a bottomless pit.
It's nothing well. Maybe we can remember what it is.
Next level, Simba's Destiny. We now see Simba as an adult, and I feel that his gameplay is much better than young Simba's gameplay. Adult Simba has a new method of attack, scratching enemies with his bare paws, claws and all. In a way, it makes the game much easier for you. At least that's what I think. And the level ends by seeing his father's spirit in the sky.
You must take your place in the circle of life.
I have nothing to say about that.
Yeah.
That alone perfectly replicates that scene from the film.
Okay.
Yeah. Move on to the next level.
Be Prepared. It's probably a coincidence knowing that the song Be Prepared isn't used to this level, but I'm still okay with having it heard in the Elephant Graveyard though. This level feels like the Cave of Wonders and the Escape combined. This
Uh-huh.
level has everything. Fire, hyenas, leopards, and... bats.
Wow. Wow.
Remember when I said in my Aladdin review about the bats? I always hated these bats because they always take away your health based on the amount of smoke coming out of the lamp.
Uh-huh.
The bats in this game are no different, and talking about them now would be redundant. But it is easier in this game because Simba can kill the bats pretty easily by slashing them with his claws.
Yeah.
This level may be difficult at first, but it
Yeah, I am the best. Continue on.
easier once you know what to do.
Uh-huh.
After getting launched into the air by a burned boulder, we move on to the next level, Simba's Return.
Okay.
This may be the one level in the game that I didn't like playing through. You have Simba
Yeah.
going through pathways not knowing where to go, and you can't continue unless you defeat all the enemies in that specific area before entering another area.
Wow.
Other than that, it's pretty much it.
Okay.
Final level, Pride Rock. And this is where we have the climactic battle against Scar. You have to slash
Okay.
him twice and maul him when Scar gets tired.
And how do you maul an enemy like Scar?
Well, it turns out that you have to press B and C while you're close to Scar. And you have to time it right, otherwise Scar will attack you, possibly killing you, therefore costing you a life. In order to do that, you have to press B slightly before you press C. Otherwise,
Okay.
it'll act like if you're jumping instead of attacking. This may be the most cryptic boss battle I've ever played.
Okay.
I know it's true that final boss battles can be difficult, but this may be the most difficult boss battle I've ever fought against so far. After
Okay.
you attack him a few times, you have to be behind Scar and throw him off the cliff, which results in you beating the game.
And
Wow.
if you have seen the movie like I have, you probably know what happens next.
Simba roars, showing that he is the true king. The rain extinguishes the flames of Scar's reign, and Simba stands proudly on the top of Pride Rock. And we listen to Mufasa's morning lesson from the beginning of the game.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Okay. Makes sense.
So, what'd you think of it, gamer?
Well, as someone who has seen the film multiple times, I think this game exceeded my expectation on how good it is.
The game, in my opinion, perfectly replicates the movie in every way possible. The game stood the test of time and is aged pretty well 25 years later.
Okay.
It has everything you see in the film, and as I mentioned before, it feels like you're playing through the movie in game form. Everything from the characters, the levels, the music, and even the sound quality feels like they were ripped straight from the movie. If you're a true Disney fan wanting a good game with everything you love from the source material, then this is the game I would definitely recommend.
Okay.
I'm the Fairly Odd Gamer, and I wish you all good luck for the rest of your day or night, wherever you are. Take care, everyone. Hey, Hux,
Yeah, dude?
what should I do with this game?
Wow.
You know what to do?
You know,
Wow.
Hux,
Hold on. What's
I
it?
have an idea.
Hang on.
You know, Hux, I think I have an idea.
Okay, that's fine. Should do something. Lucas, that's fine. Wow. Makes sense. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Whoa, okay. Wow. Wow, that makes more sense. Wow, okay. What is he doing? The end. Okay. Okay. Makes more sense now. Oh, hang on. Edited by Lucas Bradley. Written by Lucas Bradley. Okay. Makes sense anyway. Keyblades, Administrator. Okay, makes more sense anyway. So that was okay, makes more sense anyway. So that was Lion King, Fairy Odd Gamer. What I think about this episode, I think it was amazing. So far, this episode was a successful episode. And that was LJPCBM episode number 859. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned for the next one. It's going to be a boring episode of, Dora, the Explorer games, which is boring to me, unfortunately. Till next time, Suggest about piece of baby. We can watch the reactions, guys, be soon. Till Wednesday out. See ya.
Given unto me this life I'll never take for granted, and given all the time I failed to really understand it, I never sought to meet the maker of reality, the one who gave the life that which is always happening, but I tried all the time. I ask, why me? Why was I the one to see things as I do under the moonlight and the sun? Perception is the question, and the giver holds the key.